Last time on Fate Extra Triple C. Oh, she's not letting us leave! Whoa, what? That's the last SG. I'm level 999. Whoa, what? Shinji, so this is your doing. I knew it. I knew it. He's unleveling her. Wow, just legs open and everything. Oh my god. Greetings, my beautiful viewers. I am the Hunter of Comedy, and welcome back to Faith Extra. Yeah, I forgot that's where we left off at, just Melt, flashing us. Anyway, before me stands Meltryllis' barrier, the core of this labyrinth. We need to get rid of it in order to proceed. We're not just facing Meltryllis, are we? No, our greatest hurl awaits us afterwards. BB is trying to invade the moon cell's core and become the moon cell itself. If we don't stop her, humanity will be met with a slow death. Failure is not an option, no matter what it takes. BB must be. Wait, Praetor. Take a deep breath and relax for a moment. I can see the strain all over your face. Just act as you always do and promise to rely on me more. Oh, you know I will, Saber. I thank Saber for her moral support. I got pretty pent up, but I'm not alone here. Even if I were to make a mistake, my dependable comrades have my back. Yes, please rely on us. We'll help you in any way we can. I'll make sure you aren't swallowed by Meltryllis' consciousness, alright? I'll get you back in one piece. Sakura's not the only one. I'll be assisting with my best hacking skills. If I enforce copyright on this stuff back on Earth, I'd make a fortune. But I'm here giving quality work for free. I'm losing my touch. That said, the thought of leaving you to fight all on your own does bother me. Let's end this with a nice clean slate and get back to the Holy Grail War. Here's the thing, though. And I like this because this kind of leaves it open-ended for whichever you chose in the original game. Neither Rin nor Ronnie have their servants, which means that one of them ended up being on your side and you killed the other. But this game doesn't tell you which one that is, because both of them have lost their servants by this point, so it's kind of a moot point. And I like that. I'm putting more effort into this dive than I ever have before as well. There's no logic to apply to how I'm feeling. I never expected I'd feel such an aspiration, but I want to put more in it than my 100%. Now then, I wish you good fortune in battle, Miss Hakuno. At some point, we'll settle things back in the Holy Grail War. The sound of their voices makes me smile. The Holy Grail War. There was a point in time in which every day was a struggle for survival. Between the days I spent here on the far side and the days I spent in those battles, I tried to discern which was more bizarre, and ended up with an uncanny smile on my face. Pretty sure I heard once that humanity's greatest weapon was our adaptability, and it is. It's true. To me, even those days of fighting to find my heart have turned out to be meaningful. And these days will soon come to a close. Regardless of the outcome, the end is near. Looks like I've eased up enough to feel reluctant about leaving this all behind. Biological wavelength synchronized to diver, opening Meltryllis' ego barrier. Senpai, we're ready when you are. I exchange a glance of trust with Saber beside me. Alright, let's finish this! Okay, good. For a second, I was like, please don't go in the spot that I think you're gonna go in. But we didn't. I hear the nearby sound of water running. Sounds like the babbling of a brook or the clash of a wave. I felt this coaster, which descends into the center of mines a few times before. It resembles a boat being drawn through a whirlpool into hell. In a lot of ways, I do like that Melt, like, she embraced who she was, but at the same time, it's also very, very sad. Don't know if that's love if you just continue to tolerate someone forever. I mean, agreed. I will only find true happiness in Saber's bosom. Well, then why did you try to kill everything I care about? In complete contrast to the cruel Meltryllis, we pass through warm thoughts. These are her true feelings. A mind that deeply wishes for her lover's happiness to the point of losing herself. Be that as it may, it's clear that Meltryllis and I aren't on the same page. Even if she hasn't the slightest intent to kill, she's still an enemy we need to defeat if we're to move forward. Figuratively speaking, we're looking at the 11th hour. I steel my mind and descend down to the bottom of this ocean of pleasure. That way, I can reject this obsessive love at its very core. The space we descend into was a world containing contrasting elements all blended together. It was cold and it was warm. The only sounds were of Meltryllis' obscene breathing and murmurings, making this a world devoid of background noise. This is the mind of an alter ego different from Passion Lip. And in the center of this silent and tranquil cocoon was a single girl bathed in toxic nectar. There's a joke there! There's a joke there I want to make! But I will be strong. I will be strong! No. Do it. When she said, "Welcome inside me," the only thing I could think was, that's what she's gonna say when she has sex for the first time. When she has sex for the very first time, that's what she's going to say. And it's going to be like, thank you. I don't know. Even in her own mind, her last bastion of defense is attacked. Meltryllis retains her grace. I expected better. 5 out of 10. Listen. Where's my bonk bat? There is no bonk bat. You can't bonk bat me. You can't bonk bat me in the middle of my own stream. It's not how that works. Also, listen, Senpai, I know you were expecting better, but anytime a woman says directly to my face, "Welcome inside me," the first thing I think of is, "Oh, we're having sex." And it's just like, that's just where my mind goes. It's a bit late for this, but I'm just realizing something. She's a bee, the one and only queen bee that rules the colony. She was born... No, her biological functions were molded that way so that she could rule. Listen, all I'm saying is that if Saber said that to me, like, instant nut. Instant nut, okay? Oh, damn, she's smart. I could hear Sakura's screams. Meltryllis has temporarily opened a circuit to the outside. This can't be happening. It's not that we followed Meltryllis into this place. Meltryllis tempted us inside so she could make direct contact with Sakura. Her design may be meh, but as a villain, she may be the best of them all. I know, right? Although, personally, I love her design. Although I should say, I love her... I do really like her design that they give her in Fate Go. It's a little more conservative. Not much, but a little. This is the second time. Why is Meltryllis so persistent on targeting Sakura? Elizabeth, Passionlip, and even BB never laid a hand on Sakura. Oh yeah. Like, there's a reason they decided to make her, like, the protagonist. Like, in Fate Go, there's, like, an extra, like, you know, they always have, like, kind of like, extra stories and everything that you can play whenever they crop up, and, she stars as your servant in one of them. Because the thing is, like, you know, this game was never translated into, you know, English, because this is obviously a fan translation. But the Fate Go version decided, since they knew that, it was a way of experiencing this story, but it went very differently. It was nothing like this. It had brand new servants in it that were not in this game and everything. But, like, Passionlip was in it, Meltryllis was in it, and that's where I first saw Meltryllis. And, like, she was amazing in that story, and so well done, and I loved it. So to see her like this, I knew we were in for a good character. And I told you just kind of have to wait for it. Her massive love attempts to take in her target and quarantine them away from foreign enemies. But for the person being desired, it's an obsession that's hard to come to terms with. I would probably say she's better here. Mostly for the fact that, you know, in the other story, like, she was the heroine. She was, like, her love was genuine in that version. The difference is, she knew, because she melts anyone and anything that she loves, that getting close to the protagonist would kill them. So it was more of a tragic thing. They loved them, but they weren't obsessive about it. Defensive, yes. But, like, she wasn't evil in any stretch of the imagination there. So I definitely say that she's definitely better here, because the full range of her madness is on full display. This Aldrigo who stands before our eyes in the form of a beautiful woman is the embodiment of a torment of water taking in the entire space, even at this very moment. Meltryllis' long hair flows out like blue streaks of shooting stars. The very space around us closes in. The alter ego of pleasure, Meltryllis. It's finally time to settle this. Live or die by the sword. Oof. Alrighty. Whoo! That was a fair chunk of damage. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Damn, I am carving her apart. Damn. She's more than likely going to end up doing that. So... What is Nero's noble phantasm? The Golden Theater. It's a theater that Nero had built solely for them to perform in. While inside the theater, all of her stats are boosted, essentially. It functions kind of as what's called a reality marble, where basically it's literally like, for a small bit of time, you're taken out of regular reality and you exist within this tiny little reality that is the reality marble. And it's basically her reality. Her reality is the Golden Theater, where she always performs, is always the center of attention. So it boosts all of her stats. Doesn't last, forever, but it lasts a few turns. What? Oh, are you kidding me? I see what that did. That one skill made it so that she didn't take any damage. Damn. Why does it do blocking for those? There we go. Nice. There we go. Oh, that's bad! This is her noble phantasm. Oh, are you kidding me? That skill took away my revival. Fuck. Damn. Whoo. Talk about not screwing around, I know. Yeah. Well, that worked. Well, that did not. Oh, come on, come on. Yes! There we go. Oh, god damn it, are you kidding me? That could have done so much damage. Hey, McCullen! Oh, I'm pretty sure she's gonna do the melt out now. Yep, there it is. Well, I'm blocking this time, so hopefully I'll survive. She fucking stole it! She stole my revive! I just noticed that! Damn. Nice revive you got there. Yoink. I know, right? Oh, man. Ha! Fuck you! Hey, we can see her health! Basically, anything I can't see at this point, I need to just block just in case. Worst thing is, I'll take a little bit of damage from her. Oh, wow, I'm surprised I got that. No, it would not be fun. Why would you say that? Oh my God! I mean, she doesn't exactly have a choice. She always will use my revive. Oh shit, I'm almost out. Oh, that's not good. Ho ho ho! I don't plan to use the quick save, but I want to see about this. Ow. I thought so. Oh! She doesn't have anywhere near the same amount of power as she did a minute ago. Meltryllis is falling apart. Unlike the others, defeat means something different for her. After the others were defeated, they would become powerless. But not for her. For her, defeat meant death. So much so that Meltryllis martyred herself for love. If I'm rejected, that I had no choice but to die. Even if that love was wrong, she challenged us with such intense emotions.
そう者よ。これがメルトリリスとの最後の問答になろう。それはそなたが決めるがよい。
This is my first and last chance to expose Meltryllis' mind. I should. Alright, time to corner her. I'll use Meltryllis' SG to corner her. It's not that I want revenge for all the pain she put us through, but I've got a few things to say to her, and I won't be satisfied otherwise. Until I lay Meltryllis' mind bare, we can't get out of this place anyway. I need to get tough and press Meltryllis to reflect on her actions. She's not wrong. Ah. That's hot. I mean, that's not really how love works. In contrast to her feeble limbs and fading body, Meltryllis glares straight at me. The pitiful contrast of this sight makes me inadvertently look away. She smiles enthusiastically. It almost seems as if she's happy. To her, even the fact that she's lost her strength is nothing more than ammo to injure me with. She looks like a sweet young girl, but her disposition says otherwise. Meltryllis has displayed this trait of hers countless times. It's a sadistic constitution. Meltryllis boasts triumphantly as her face contorts in pain. Yeah, her sadism shows how she relates to others. Like a cat toying with a mouse, like a child toying with an insect. Meltryllis says that she offers her everything, when in fact, she still holds tightly onto her domineering side. A love like that will never form an equal relationship. Well, as I've said many times, consent is key. If you don't have consent, then you got nothing, okay? All you got is obsession. That's not what love is. I mean, no, your love is all about self-interest, because all you care about is your own feelings on the subject. Well, here's the thing. To give everything and dominate. Listen, as someone who has personal experience with, getting his head crushed by the thighs of a muscle mommy, there has to be consent there. Because if I didn't consent to doing that, then it's just torture. Even if you enjoy doing it, that doesn't mean that it's love. It's more obsession than love. Love that asks for nothing, a love that never changes. Does such a thing exist? I might not remember my own self, but still, in the time I spent in the far side of the moon alone, I felt myself change. Everyone, even Shinji changed. Oh yeah, McCullen, I don't think you were here last week. Yeah, Shinji's death happened, and oh boy, like, I didn't expect myself to get emotional, but I did. Maybe there's such a thing as eternal love. But there's no such thing as love that never changes. This is true. If there were such a thing, it would be her. Love for dolls. Meltryllis' mania, her love toward dolls. Without consideration for a person's personality, she unilaterally dotes over their form and state. Making something in the shape of another person, speak your own words, projecting into it on your own will, whispering to it your own love. Having given up on receiving love, it's a one-man show of a sad young girl. Right now is almost a perfect compromise. Good, good. Good to know. Thank you. Seems both logical and not. Circular thinking. It's an abnormal love that speaks on the premise of the overwhelming difference in positions. Yeah, she's the alter ego that melts everything and makes it all one. She doesn't want anyone's opinions or love. She's a prima donna ever dancing on a lonely stage. That's who this young girl, Meltryllis, is. I don't think you understand that that's not a good thing, Melt. Ah, I understand. I fully understand that this is the way she was created. Maybe this is due to her pride as an AI, a non-human. Meltryllis is conflating her abilities with the love she acquired. Her third SG is a red herring. Even if I point it out, it won't shatter Meltryllis' mind. If I want to destroy her mind, destroy that love of hers, I need to bring up this one point. The skill we can consider to be the source of all of this is all drain. Yeah, she's an AI that was born with this special skill, all drain. This peculiarity ended up mixing who Meltryllis is. It's a skill that absorbs everything to develop. She's under the illusion that such a way of being was the form of love. She self-defeatedly figures that this is the only way for her to acquire love. You know, I'm looking at the picture, behind her there, and she's very emaciated in, like, a lot of ways. Like, you can, like, see her ribs. Oh, boy. Even though she understands that her lover will never love her if she uses this method.
それは私が全てを溶かし尽くせば何十億という人間を私にしてしまえば
Even when everything becomes one, well, even if everything becomes one, that would simply come out to one. Meltryllis can't even maintain a one-on-one relationship. The moment she uses all drain, her love gets closed off.
やめなさいやめるのよ私はそれでいいそれでいいのそもそも人間なんて嫌いだし開かれた愛なんて価値はないし私は多くの人間を作り出せるから何も間違ってはいない恋人にも
And see, what I liked about the Fate Go arc that she has in that is that it seems as though she remembers this. She remembers, like, this timeline here, and remembers what it's like to actually love someone. And that's why, like, I definitely think she is a stronger character here than in the Fate Go timeline. However, in the Fate Go Seraph extra story, I like that she is a character that is flawed, but is pursuing actual love and a connection with someone that she denies so fervently here. And I love that sort of stuff. I love to see characters grow into a different type of person. I especially love characters that used to be villains, realize their shortcomings, and then become good people, or at least better people. So, yeah. She finally said it. She said lonely. Just like Passion Lip. Thinking about it now, the alter egos have been yelling about loneliness this entire time. So now, I'll put my personal feelings aside. With my eyes fixed on their anguish, I expose their minds and crush them. Alter ego, Meltryllis! The young girl possessing the power to melt down everything and turn it into herself, who ends up falling in love with someone other than herself. You're just a lonely little girl. But I think she doesn't want to be alone. That's the sad part. I hate that in reality she's just lonely. Well, I don't think it's just that. It's not just that. It's a huge part of her character, but this is what I think it is. It's not, it doesn't boil down to she's just lonely. It boils down to she is lonely because she doesn't understand what love is. And when she thought she understood it, it twisted her perception of reality so much that by the time she figures out, obviously, that she's wrong, it's too late to fix anything. She's a tragic character, but she's also merciless. Like, this doesn't undo any of her mercilessness. Loneliness can be a very good motivation for people because some people, they don't realize how lonely they truly are. They don't realize that, like, for example, let me just say this. If you boil down most evil acts that happen in this world, they boil down to loneliness. People that are bullied and end up violent or causing school shootings and things, it's because they're lonely. It's because they don't have anyone. Even I, who is antisocial, can't be completely lonely. And the idea here is that even an AI can experience loneliness. And that's terrifying.
うるさい人、邪魔な人なんていなくなればいい。みんな私と同じにすればいい。他人がいないと嘆くのなら、その他人と同じ力を私が持っていればいい。相手の力を吸い取ればいい。データ上では多種多様よ。それでも寂しいのなら、私は抱きしめられる人形があれば。
It's a little hard to listen to this. That one word broke Meltryllis' mind. She probably knew this fact the entire time and tried her best to keep hiding it. Writhing in pain now, she no longer resembles a ruler. While enduring the pain in her chest, Meltryllis vaguely speaks to herself. I have to shower her with more truth in her weakened state. I'm here to expose her mind, after all. Meltryllis said it. Of course I'm all alone. This young girl who has trouble getting along with others saw a lonely dream where she could live on, even if all alone. That's who you really are, Meltryllis.
違うわ。他人を必要としないのは私が完成されているから。
Loneliness explains all of her actions up to this point. Why do you think she keeps absorbing other people? It's so that she won't feel alone. All the other things about her are still true. She definitely still enjoys hurting people. Ever since Meltryllis first showed up, I knew that she was going to be more complex than that, so.
愛しているから。言葉なんて必要ないのは。
I'm going to word you into submission. You're just afraid of being loved. 私の何が狂っているのか。 I would say your sadistic tendencies, but, you know.
私の恋は報われないのか。他の誰でもないあなたの口でとどめを刺した。
As if tempting her lover, Meltryllis asks one final question. There's only one thing I need to tell her. That's... your love won't accomplish anything. I get tough and lay it on her. There's nothing Meltryllis can do. She wanted her love to be unrequited to justify herself, so... she's a foolish woman who doesn't consider others, steals from others, and it's all just her. It's all about just herself. She's not even a woman, she's an AI. What can an AI's love accomplish?
そうね。そうだわ。今の私には何もできない。今の私に。
Oh, shit! Well, that did not work. First thing I felt was the warmth of my abdomen, and suddenly dull pain, and my vision went dark.
たとえすべてを溶かしても、たとえすべてを私にしても、私は軽い。私は薄い。
Okay, maybe she is anorexic.
確かにその通りよね。だってあなたを取り残しているんだもん。あなたがいるから私の重みが測られる。私の愛が測られる。だったらあなたも私になってしまえばいいんじゃなく。
I feel the sensation of nectar being poured into me, the sweet, numbing, annihilating taste of death.
どうして最初からこうしなかったのかしら。そうよ。これで完璧。これで完全。すべてが終わるその日まで。愛も命も心も魂もすべてが死んだように。さあ、いらっしゃい。 あなたおやすみなさい。かわいいお人形。
Well, fuck. Let's try again. Oh, damn!
やっぱりそうなんだ。もう身も心もズタボロね。私こんな惨めな自分には耐えられないから、おとなしく消えるとするわ。
No, I'll miss you, Melt. I love you.
その前に教えていただける？私の間違い。私は一体どうすればよかったのかを。
I don't even know myself. I mean, she was wrong from the beginning, melting everything as she gives her everything. If that's the only form in which she can love, then she should have never loved a human. She would have been better off being in love and leaving it at that. Just like how she loves dolls. She should have treated her lover as an object. Yet, because she tried to love a human in a human way, a contradiction was born. Meltryllis said she would make her lover happy. However, the format her love is in makes her incapable of making humans happy. If she would have disregarded her lover's happiness and simply devoted herself to her own love, Meltryllis would have been invincible. The moment she yearned to fall in love as a human, her love broke down. She's just an AI. And if she's just an AI, then things didn't have to turn out this way.
初めから。いいえ、初めて会った時のように容赦なく仕留めておけばよかったのね。でも、仕方ないわ。だってときめいたんだもの。もっと何度も話したかったんだもの、あなたに。私を女の子として好きになって欲しかったんだもの。でも結局それが私の敗因だったのね。大嫌いな人間に憧れて人間の真似をするなんて、ほんとこれじゃ仕方ないわ。惨めに負けるのも当然というわけね。
Meltryllis laughs at herself, as if sad, or maybe in enjoyment, and then vanishes. She leaves without any complaints in the end, being the lonely prima donna she was. My consciousness is forced to the surface. My body is freed from Meltryllis' gravity, from the force of her mind. I silently and quickly surface. Let's hurry. Once I'm out of here, only the depths of the labyrinth that lead to the core remain. Haven't received any reports of BB breaking through the barrier yet. We should be able to make it with plenty of time to spare. Greetings, friends! Did you know that I have a Patreon, which will help not only keep the channel alive, but allow me to buy more toys for my cats? And really, that is the most important thing I need the Patreon for. So, join my Patreon today to keep my kitties happy.